What's up, movie fans? How we doing today? Today's video, I'm going to talk about the brand new FX Hulu show, Shogun. Let's get into this review. So if you haven't already, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Let's get into Shogun. So, Shogun is a Japanese TV show that came out, I think, on the 27th of February. It's up to like 2 episodes now. And it takes place in the 16th century Japan, and we have a lot going on. First of all, there's this man named Lord Tornago or Tornago. I'm gonna butcher these names. I'm not good at the Japanese pronunciation. But Tornaga, played by Hiroyuki Sanada, is kind of like this tenacious guy. Nobody likes him. And there's this thing called the Council of Regents in Japan, and they kind of rule over what's going on. There's a guy named Ishidu, and he accuses Tsunaga of taking this lady Yiba, and they're being punished by impeachment for the crimes that have been done. And it is also meant that he'd likely be killed, so Toranaga was likely a dead man walking. Ishidu has been accused of taking this lady named Yiba, and they're being punished for impeachment. And it's a very bad political party, and a lot of bad things are going on. And on the flip side, you have this English pilot of this ship, and his plan was to go to Japan and start a trading company and try to buy and sell goods and create commerce with the Japanese. And the Protestant Portugal people don't like him. They call him a pirate. So once he shipwrecks his ship onto Japan, they'd like to kill him. And they don't like him. He's a pirate. There's a war going on between all these different sections of Japan. They have the Catholic Protestants and the hierarchy of Japan, and there is political turmoil going on. This show is complicated, so bear with me. I'm not gonna be perfect on all the understanding of this, but basically, all you need to know is this is a time where Japan is going through a lot. There's a lot of political turmoil. There's a lot of hierarchy problems. Really, what's going on? The Teo has died, and the Council of Regions have been putting in place. They've been ruling in place, and it's a disrupted Japan. And following Mateo's death, they're looking for a new heir, but she can't rise to power until she's 16 years old. And there's been a lack of trust that is present among the region, as well as each individual search for power. That is a rough estimate of really what's going on. The Teo has died. The Council of Regents have been ruling. They're looking for a new heir to rise as the hierarchy of power. They need a new Teo. And so that's going on. Now, when John Blackstone lands in Japan, he is captured as a prisoner and taken to Osaka to meet their ruler. And he may or may not be executed. But while he's there, he entrusts the people. He falls in with his prisoners, this other side of this nation, and he meets this Portuguese guy, and together they end up in a problem. You see, the Portuguese guy fell over a cliff, and it was John Blackstone's idea to go and save him, and so they decide that they're going to send one of the Japanese guys over there to save him. Well, the guy ends up almost drowning, and instead of taking his life, the rope arrives just in time to take this guy. And now we're kind of going into episode 2, where John Blackstone is meeting the Osaka leader, and a bunch of other stuff is happening. So, what did I think of episode one? This is visually stunning. The cinematography, the looks of the show, the Japanese culture, and learning about all that, it really is done really, really well. You can tell this is a high budget show. You can tell that they've put a lot of work into the show. And this does not feel just like a regular TV opener. There are a lot of TV shows with that big dramatic opener, that pilot episode that gets you really geared and focused into the show and tries to show you everything kind of immediately at a glance. And this show really knows what it's doing. The graphics are great. The characterization's really cool. There's a big historical lesson behind the show, and I really think Shogun has the probability to become a really big show. This is a high budget show, and it is incredible. So if you have not watched Shogun episode 1 and episode 2, I would highly suggest go watch it. I really think you'll like it. You'll fall in love with not only just the scenery of the show, but you'll also learn so much about the Japanese culture and how their government ran, between the differences between hierarchy and the battle for power, and the way they just did things 500 years ago. Thank you guys for watching. This was a really fun video to watch. I really enjoyed Shogun. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of Shogun. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Joe the Man.